Hello, Bruce Wang here, CEO of Microjig, here tuning in for Prime Day 2. We wanted to give you guys a look at what are the Prime Day exclusives we're offering to our community here on Amazon during this Amazon Live. So really excited to connect with you guys and showcase all of the cool product and woodworking innovation that we've created for you, but also some of the Prime Day exclusives to bring something special for you guys this Prime Day shopping holiday. We've got everything from grippers to grip blocks to our FitFinders and our Zero Plays. So a great broad offering of Microjig product here. So I'm really excited. I want to first talk a little bit about our grippers here. So today, the 8th and the 9th, during Prime Day, we're going to have the grippers available. So as you guys may or may not know, the gripper is our flagship safety product for the table saw, router table, and bandsaw. So the way that it works is it uses a powerful green grip that grabs and holds the wood, as well as has an adjustable center leg that allows you to control both the keeper and the offcut when you're making the cut. This keeps your hand protected the entire length of the cut while allowing you to control razor thin cuts on the table saw down to 1/4 of an inch and even down to 1/8 of an inch. And then it also works for stabilizing narrow material, so really great for holding and cutting small parts on the table saw. So what we've done here is we've got our gripper GR200, our gripper advanced, which is one of the advanced models of the gripper here. Now what's nice about this one is that it comes with 2 additional accessories to the base model gripper. One is our stabilizing plate, so that locks right in to the balance support here that allows you to control and move for smaller stock. And so it allows you to essentially pin the wood up against the fence like a mini featherboard. So if I'm using it on the table saw, I'm going to move my table saw sled here out of the way a little bit. So if I'm cutting some small narrow material, I'm going to drop my balance support. I'm going to lock that in place, and then now I'm able to lock the wood up against the fence like a mini featherboard here, and I can lock that in place and I can hold that in place, which is really nice. Now it comes with 2 settings. So it actually has a flat setting, so if you're like dealing with longer material, you can plug it up right up against the full surface there. And if you're dealing with shorter material, it actually has a heel hook that hooks onto the back end of the material. So that comes with the Gripper Advanced along with our adjustable spacer. So this attaches right here to the side of the gripper, giving you 1 inch of extra gripping surface, as well as being able to grip wider material as well. So one of our most popular gripper offerings here. But we're also offering the Gripper Complete, the Gripper Double Pack Pro, and the Gripper Complete 2-pack. Now what's nice about these different options is that the Gripper Double Pro Pack is essentially 2 of our GR200s, or 2 Gripper Advanced, the ones I showed you here, but they come with an additional accessory. They come with the handle bridge kit. So the handle bridge kit comes with 2 of those, and this is a nice handle bridge kit that mounts right directly to the handle here and allows you to get more comfort and control. So what it does is it gives you 4 points of contact as opposed to 2 on the top here, so you don't have to adjust your handle if you're making narrower cuts on one side or the other. It gives you those 4 points of contact. It also allows you to angle your handle off to the edge of the material here, so you're able to get that inward and sideways pressure as you're feeding it through. And then it also comes with a trailing hook. That trailing hook also is a nice heel to hook onto the back end of the material. We also often recommend people to build like their own sacrificial heels that they can lock in there as well. So that's the Gripper Double Pack Pro. So, and what we often recommend with that is anything you're cutting longer than 12-16 inches, whether you're cutting an 8-foot long board, you know, longer material, 6 foot or 8 foot, or anything over basically 16 to 12 inches, you can leapfrog the grippers hand over hand so that you're able to cleanly make the cut without it walking away from the fence or lifting up or kicking back. So that's the Double Pack Pro. Then we have the Gripper Complete. The Gripper Complete is essentially the gripper here, the 200, but it comes with all of the additional accessories to make the gripper complete. Essentially, you get the 1/8 inch leg that allows you to cut down to 1/8 of an inch on a table saw. So you can literally cut 1/8 of an inch by 1/8 of an inch on a table saw, well controlled and keeping your hands away from the blade. It also comes with that handle bridge kit that I talked about before, but we also have the gravity heel. So the gravity heel locks in here to the back of the gripper, and this is an auto-adjusting heel. So when I'm using this guy slides right into the back of our gripper, tightens up, and what's cool about this is it's like our smart hook here. So it automatically retracts mid-board, so it automatically moves up out of the way when I'm using it and slides up, but it drops down right when I need it. So if I'm using it on my material, I have a heel that hooks onto the back end of the material, but as I move mid-board, it automatically retracts up so it doesn't get in the way. So that's pretty cool. And it comes with 5 in the pack here, so you're going to get 5 gravity heels in the gripper complete. And they're 2 different sizes. One is 1 inch in terms of its depth of thickness from the bottom, and 3/4 of an inch. So that can account for different size materials, especially if you're cutting thinner material on the table saw or the router table. Another tip we like to use is you can actually use this as a sacrificial heel to cut right into the heel, so you can actually use that as a setup template on the router table to reset up your bits, which is pretty cool. Now, our gripper double pack complete pack actually comes with 2 of those grippers. So you're going to get 2 of the gripper completes in that gripper complete 2-pack. So those are our grippers so far that we have available for Prime Day. So that's pretty cool. Staying in line with just safety and precision in the shop, our wildly popular grip block. Now, the grip block is a wide-based push block. So this has a wide base right here, really powerful green grip to allow you to grip and hold and feed the material. Amazing for the joiner or on the bandsaw or the router table. So just a really versatile pushing device here that allows you to get that grip that doesn't slip, easy to clean using denatured alcohol. And what's also nice about it is that it comes with these smart hooks. So these are our unique smart hooks that hook onto the back end of the wood when you need it, but same like the gravity heel, they are there when you need it to hook on, but they automatically retract mid-board so they don't get in the way of the cut and they don't create an uneven holding path. So that's what's nice about these, is that they slick on right there. You can lock these up out of the way, so if you're using these for like freehand routing on the router table and you don't want to accidentally cut into your heel, that's a nice little piece right there. For the Prime Day, what we're doing is we're actually offering a buy one, get one. So you're going to be able to buy the grip block and get a deflector connector. So the deflector connector is a nice accessory upgrade that can allow you to basically create a shield to protect you from the chips from flying up as you're like freehand routing. I think I failed to mention, this is also one of the accessories that's included with the Gripper Complete and the Gripper Complete 2-pack as well. So you're gonna get the deflector connector as a shield. Also great for bridging grippers together lengthwise or horizontally as well. So that's the grip block available during Amazon Prime Day. What else do we have that's really cool here? The FitFinder. So the FitFinder is going to be available for a Prime Day exclusive here. Now this is the fastest and most accurate way to find the half point of your material. So essentially what you can do is this leg slides up and down. What's nice about this is that this leg is moving automatically 1/2 the height of this leg right here. So it's really easy to use. So essentially what we do is we put the top leg right here, right on top, and we slide it down to match the full thickness of the material. So now what we're seeing here is that this other leg is automatically positioned in 1/2 of that material. So what's nice about that is now I can raise my saw blade to set the height of my saw blade. So if I'm doing dados, half laps, or if I want to take this to the router table, I can raise the bit up to match the height, the half thickness. That's really great for like V-notch grooves, for like edge banding or lock miter bits. So really fantastic way to quickly get that halfway point, which becomes a really common and challenging half measurement to get when you are using normal math and measuring. No more test cuts, no more of those things. What else here? We have 2 of our zero plays. So we have the zero play 360 sled. Now what's cool about the 360 sled is this is a game changer when it comes to building a table saw sled. So the way the system works is that we use a zero play miter bar. Now what makes our miter bars really unique and different than to that of, like, let's say regular wood runners is they have no seasonal warp. They can be adjusted to the full width of the slot here. So it uses a wedge system. So what's nice is you'll see that as you move these actually wedge and slide to fill the full width of the miter slot. So with one touch, you can actually calibrate the miter bar to the full thickness of the miter slot. And then you just lock it in place using an Allen wrench that we come provided with it. And it's really easy to mount too. So essentially, you're able to mount this directly to your table saw sled right here. And you can actually access those points through the top. So we would mount it top down instead of bottom up, which a lot of jigs do because you have to use double-sided tape or you have to do the 5-way cuts to try to get it. But what's nice about ours is you can leave these a little bit loose so that you can square it to your blade and just tighten it down. What also you'll notice is that there's these extra holes. We can actually access the Allen wrench screws right from the top. So this makes it really cool to be able to move the jig from different machines. So if you wanted to take this to your router table and it has a different miter slot, you can actually loosen it up, reset the miter bar to that particular miter slot, and retighten it up. And now that jig works across machines, which is pretty cool. Now, why we call this the 360 sled is because we're combining the zero play plus the Dovetail hardware. Now, the Dovetail hardware, what's really cool about it is that we make this dovetail grid out of a 14-degree by half-inch dovetail track. So you're sliding into that track and you're putting this hardware in here so that you can essentially make a fence that is compatible with that hardware, and you're able to essentially set up the fence so that it can be set at any angle 360 degrees. Now that's really a game changer because most fences are either fixed at 90 degrees, you have to build a one-off jig or one-off mount that gives you a certain angle. This allows you to set and reposition the jig consistently wherever you want. Now, so in the package you're going to get a miter bar and you're going to get a 4-pack of our Dovetail hardware to fit with this jig. Now, for this special, when you buy the 360 sled, you're actually going to get one of our jig handles for free. So this is a really nice, ergonomic, really comfortable jig handle that gives you something to hold on to while you're operating your sled. So this is going to be really cool. And of course, if you're just looking to buy the miter bar by itself, we do offer the zero play miter bars by themselves as well. Now, I want to quickly talk about some of the router bits that we've created. So what you'll notice here is we've created some holes here, and some dovetail tracks. So I'll start off right here. So here is our 1/4-inch shank relief bit, a 1/4-inch relief bit. So what we recommend is when we're milling our grooves here, whether it's a workbench or a jig or a table saw sled, we pre-route the grooves with a relief bit. And that allows you to basically remove 55% of the material pre-routing the dovetail track. So it makes it easier to make the dovetail cut, but it also puts less wear and tear on your actual dovetail bit. So what's nice about our dovetail bit, and here's our 1/2-inch shank version. We also have a metric version that's 12 millimeters. Both of those are also Prime Day exclusives as well. And what makes our dovetail track unique, and what's unique about the system, and what's great about the system, is that it can work with any dovetail router bit that's a 14-degree by 1/2-inch. What makes ours special is that we actually have a roundover built into the grooves so that when you get a nice smooth edge right here on the top, so you don't have that tear out happening with normal dovetail bits, so it makes post sanding and cleanup way easier, way faster. So that's available as well. And I love these guys. These are our zero play 2-step router bits. They come in a 1/2-inch shank and a 1/4-inch shank version as well. So these are fabulous for basically drilling your 2-step hole. So you can drill your through hole and your counter bore at the same time with one bit. So you can use this on your drill press. You can use this actually in your power drill as well. But these are actually perfect for when you're mounting and creating these mount holes for the zero play, because you're going to create a through hole and a counter bore to make that. Now, same technology is built right into this bit, where you have these roundovers already built into the profile of the groove, so it eliminates the tear out, gives you a nice smooth chamfer radius edge, fabulous cuts. So these are pretty slick. So don't wait to get those going on. And let's see. Hey, you can see that I'm working here at the table saw with a cabinet saw. So what you'll notice for those who own a cabinet saw is oftentimes there is a gap here right by this, I would say, turning wheel that basically lets you set the angle of the bevel. Now this whole area here creates a, how would you say, an opening for less suction with your dust collection. So in order to get the maximum dust collection, you need to basically close up all the ports so that you have a full suction down here where the vacuum's working. That's where we created this this guy right here, which is our magnetic dust cover. Now, it's a magnetic dust cover, so it's magnetic, so you can feel that it just basically attaches to the cast iron. What we do is we actually cut an opening here so that you can actually wrap this right around the back edge of this bevel wheel, and it essentially seals up that opening, preventing that extra suction getting lost. Makes your dust collection way more powerful. So all the things that I've talked about here so far are happening and available right now as Prime Day exclusives. So really thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys being a part of the Microjig community. And yeah, we'd love to hear from you guys. Tell us what new projects you guys are working on. Show us the next new build that you're working on, or let us know what other challenges you're experiencing in the woodshop. We'd love to be there to help design and create new innovative solutions to help you guys continue to elevate your craft and do it more safely, more precisely, and with more passion. So thank you. Signing off.